everybody? It is Pillar Sports, and it's me, Manny, hosting the show today. Today is time for good news. And you know the truth about it is Manchester United, we have been going through this slew of good news lately that it is beginning to look quite... I honestly, I don't know how to deal with myself. But it is the day of the rude boy. It is the day of the rude boy. Manchester United, Ruud van Nistelrooy might be coming home. Ruud van Nistelrooy was one of the best strikers to ever grace Old Trafford. He was one of the best strikers to ever wear the royal red of Manchester. He was one of the few people that when I remember the Vodafone sponsor on his stomach or on his chest, I remember the Ruud van Nistelrooy. But Fabrizio Romano came out today and said Ruud van Nistelrooy is tempted by Manchester United as they want him to be part of Erik ten Hag's new staff. Talks are taking place with waiting for final green light, while negotiations over a new deal for Ten Hag is advanced as well. Exclusive story confirmed. This is from Fabrizio Romano. And the truth about it is Fabrizio Romano is absolutely immense when it comes to things like this. Sometimes if my girl tells me that she's pregnant, I want to go ask Fabrizio Romano if it's true at some point, because sometimes his word is just as strong. I don't want to blaspheme because I was about to say it's as strong as the gospel, but Fabrizio Romano doesn't fail me when it comes to this. And the exciting thing is Ruud van Nistelrooy is actually thinking about it. And it's so exciting to see. Now, the truth about it is when we look at it, the question is, what is Ruud van Nistelrooy as a coach? We know him as a striker. We know him as a goal poacher. And I understand how he will absolutely change our team. I understand how he will absolutely change our team. But who is he as a coach? Ruud van Nistelrooy did 1 year in PSV Eindhoven and won the Dutch Super Cup in 2002-2003 and also won the Dutch Cup. This is absolutely amazing. For his first season, he basically won 2 trophies as a manager. Now, the next season he left, he dropped out, and he basically resigned from the club because, or the rumors out there is that he resigned because they did not back him as a manager. Not back him financially, but back him in terms of the power that he have as a manager. Now, the beautiful thing about the Ruud van Nistelrooy, how is he as a coach? Ruud van Nistelrooy was the person that got the best, in my opinion, that got the best out of Xabi Simons, the PSG player that was on loan to PSV Eindhoven at that time. He got the best out of Gerard Brandtwaite, who is currently Manchester United's #1 target as a centre-back replacement for Rafael Varane. This is someone that is an absolutely gem. And he said this during the overlap. I'm so sorry about that noise. He said this during the overlap. His style of play. And he has something about always wanting his players to have the ball. And that is exciting to me. I've always said it. Erik ten Hag's style of play is always dominating the field. It's always dominating the ball. And then bringing someone that has the same attacking style, the same playing style, the same mindset can only be a good team. Now, today I'm going to be giving you guys, in my opinion, what I think could be the pros or the cons of having Ruud van Nistelrooy as an assistant manager. By the way, did I even say this? He is going to be, if everything works out, going to be the assistant manager to Erik ten Hag. Now, we already know that Erik ten Hag has his guy in Mitchell van der Gaag. But some heads has to roll. You understand? It's not really reality, but it's a figure of speech because of what happened this season. It was a tough season, and I totally understand. And I'm happy that they are backing Erik ten Hag. However, I believe Ineos went in and said, we were not happy with what we saw today, and we need to do something about it. And that could mean changes in the backroom staff. And I understand that this could be weird, especially to Erik ten Hag and in this negotiation. However, the pro in this situation is RUUD van Nistelrooy is coming in. He comes with an aura about him. He is a United legend. He knows what it means to win with the badge on your chest. He knows what it means to be the number 9 of Manchester United, the greatest club in England. Pardon my bias. But he knows that. He lived there from 2001 to 2006 when he left. He lived there every day. And he can absolutely impact those knowledge into the likes of Rasmus Højlund, into the likes of hopefully Joshua Zirkzee, into the likes of Marcus Rashford, Anthony, Ahmad, Garnacho. These are players that the moment he stepped foot would absolutely look at him and say, what a player. Now I know the arguments could be made, well, they didn't do this for Ronaldo. Why would they do this for RUUD van Nistelrooy? Now that is where things have to absolutely play, and Erik ten Hag has to absolutely cultivate. He needs to create the sense of mystique around the people that are coaching. He needs to create the sense of, we know so much. He needs to prepare the players in a sense that they can't do anything but appreciate this amount of coaching. And I believe, based on the research I did for Erik ten Hag before he came to Manchester United, I know he's obsessed with this game. And with him being obsessed with this game, he can dish out a lot of knowledge to these players. And with that said, what are the cons? Oh, let me give another pro. Another pro is he has the ability. He plays usually a 4-3-3 defensive style. Now, this is the key thing. RUUD van Nistelrooy is a striker, but in PSV, he played a lot of 4-3-3 in a defensive block. Why did he play that? Maybe it was because of the players he had, or maybe it was because of the team that was cultivated around him and the lack of strikers in that position or in that team. But he got the best out of that team. So now the question is, how can he come to Manchester United? Because I believe he's not going to be in Manchester United to be just a striker coach. I think he's too good for that. In fact, he's too good because he had an opportunity. He was the front runner to become the new Burnley coach after the departure of Vincent Kompany to Bayern Munich. He had the opportunity to become the new Burnley coach and did not take it, or may not take it, for this Manchester United job. So you can absolutely see he is coming for the right reasons. He is absolutely seeing this an opportunity to absolutely further his career in his coaching. And I'm excited to see him. And another pro is just having RUUD van Nistelrooy walk through the tunnel of Old Trafford again. Excuse me. Is just amazing. He's going to be, if he joins, he's going to be coming to the US for preseason. And there's no way I'm missing it. I missed him when he was playing for Manchester United. I could only watch him on the TV. He comes in person. I'm fanboying. I'm finding a way to get into that position just to say hello to him, to speak to him, to pick his brain about the way he sees football. I'm absolutely doing it. But without further ado, I don't want to glaze him too much. I don't want to glaze Van Nistelrooy too much. Let me speak about the cons that I see with this move. The cons that I see with this move, number one is it looks like Erik ten Hag might not be in agreement to bring in RUUD van Nistelrooy, or let me not say to bring in RUUD van Nistelrooy, but to letting Mitchell van der Gaag go. Mitchell van der Gaag is his guy. Every top coach always has that assistant that goes wherever. Jose Mourinho had his. He came from Chelsea to Manchester United with his guy. Pochettino has 2 to 3 guys that absolutely works with him wherever he goes. If you sack Pochettino, they all get fired or resign. What's his name? Conte has the same thing. Pep Guardiola had Arteta. Arteta left, and he basically promoted within. These are the players. These are absolutely the people that these coaches hold dear to heart. They know their style of play. They know how they want to go about. Their communication is great. And the beautiful thing about it is that they have worked in so many opportunities together and they have come up together. So the loyalty is definitely going to be shown. So with that being, how would Mitchell van der Gaag and Erik ten Hag settle this issue? If you bring in RUUD van Nistelrooy, I believe he's going to be the #1 assistant to Erik ten Hag. And that means either a demotion or a reallocation for Mitchell van der Gaag. And that might be a problem. Second, RUUD van Nistelrooy might be coming into Manchester United with the eye for the main job. And if there's anything like that situation, it's going to be tough because envy can set in, mischief can set in. And I'm hoping it's not like that. I'm hoping he looks at it as this is my opportunity to go and pay homage to the beautiful years I spent in this club and give them what value that I can. And if we are all successful, then I can parlay what I did here in Manchester United for a bigger job or for another job or for a head coaching job that is not Burnley, with all due respect. I am super excited to see this player. But the best pro to me is his ability or his know-how to coach or his know-how about leading the line for Manchester United. This is going to be an invaluable lesson for Rasmus Højlund or for any mid or any striker that walks through those doors. It will be an invaluable lesson for them. And I'm excited to see RUUD back in Old Trafford. I hope he absolutely works out. I really do. I really hope he absolutely works out. And I'm waiting for it. I'm just waiting for situations to kind of get better or situations to kind of be updated on kind of what is going to be happening. So yeah, that's about RUUD van Nistelrooy. Another thing I gotta say is Riccardo Calafiori, the Italian defender. What a player. I just had to add it in. I don't want to make a full video because I feel like I don't want to glaze too much I'm just watching him for the first time, but what a player. In the match against Croatia, Italy versus Croatia, he won 100% of his aerial duels, completed 93% of his passes, was not dribbled past once in the entire game, created more chances, 4 of them, more than any other player on the pitch, provided the assist for Zakani's winner. I'm telling you, the run he made from his position through the midfield to still have the composure to pass a well-weighted pass to Zakani's first time shot was perfect. You would think Calafiori is someone that has been playing the sport for years, and he's just coming up. I do not know why I'm just hearing about him or I'm just watching him in the Euros today, but I know for a fact I'm not going to keep my eyes off him. I'm not taking my eyes off him. I am absolutely going to watch this kid do some magic, because on the pitch, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope this was valuable to you. I hope this was something that brought you a lot of value. And if that was the case, make sure you guys make sure you guys comment down below what you think about Ruud van Nistelrooy coming to Manchester United as the new assistant, and what you think about how Calafiori absolutely dominated the game against Croatia. Let me know. Make sure you guys comment down below. And for those who are new here, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, because it absolutely does wonders for us on this channel. Make sure you guys like, follow, and subscribe. Dang, man, I'm ashy. But anyway, thanks. Maybe I need lotion. Subscribe.